Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin coming back to you with another video. In this video, I want to talk about net neutrality. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, I've talked about it. I don't think enough people have been talking about it, at least, what I've been seeing on my feed. But if you follow me on YouTube, I talk about video games. One of the more recent controversies, Battlefront 2 loot boxes, and how people were up in arms about it. Rightfully so. It's horrible. But this is much worse, and I think more people just really need to do some research. It's not very hard. Pretty easy to understand because it affects pretty much everyone because everyone uses the internet. Now, before I get into why ISPs want to get rid of net neutrality, and it's quite obvious actually, I want to get into what net neutrality is. Net neutrality is much deeper than I'm going to explain, but I'm going to be real brief about it. It protects consumers from ISPs who essentially keeping them from throttling back, blocking, or even more insidious, charging extra to go to certain websites and apps. Now, the live stream apps like Netflix, like Hulu, have been cutting into, which segues over to my other point of why they're doing it. Those same avenues of entertainment have been cutting into their TV ratings, and that's a big reason why they want to do it. It's not the only reason, but it's definitely, I feel as though, the biggest, because less and less people are watching TV now. Just looking it up, between 16 and 25 barely watch any TV. Most of the time, they're on smartphones, they're on their computers. You can pretty much, with those two things, you can pretty much do everything. So most people usually go with just the internet package because they just don't watch TV. Sporting events, of course, they'll watch those. But your older generation, of course, yeah, they watch TV. They know they have that generation, but it's the younger generation that they want to get. That's the generation they want watching TV. But they're just not as much. So these ISPs, the affiliate companies, the shareholders, they want to get rid of net neutrality. Also goes into having more control over the consumer. And if you look at it, how the ISPs even handle the territories, and this makes how they monopolize the different territories. There are not too many places, especially down in the South, where in an area you'll have more than one ISP, and they treat it almost like gang territory. One ISP in this territory, one in this one. You normally don't get two. Now, sometimes you do, and of course, bigger cities you will. But there are a lot of places where people, if that ISP has a lot of BS and they want internet, they have no other choice other than moving, and that's even more expensive. Why would you move just to get another internet service provider? So they understand that, and they understand how pretty much they're running that. So we have to, people really have to get involved. People really have to really understand what could possibly come to pass. Now, even TV networks have gotten onto the trend of, okay, they know people don't watch TV as much. So, of course, they have their TV shows. Let's use CW, for example. They have their TV network. They watch, they'll show, they got their Monday through Friday block. They advertise their show. You can watch it then whenever it comes on live. Then they have an app where you can watch it on that. It's free. You get ad revenue. Some you have to pay for, like CBS is garbage. You have to pay for that. But for the most part, Fox, CW, they do theirs free. And it has ads on it. That's if you want to watch it after the show is already aired. Also, CW I know for sure, but a lot of these companies either have a deal with Netflix or Hulu, and when the season for that show ends, that deal with whatever live stream service they have kicks in, and they make money off that. Well, they make money the moment the deal's made, but that particular show goes over to Netflix. That entire season that just aired, they usually wait till it ends, and that's another way they make money. So even TV networks are starting to understand. Disney's doing it. Warner Brothers, I believe, is having another one, mainly to show off a lot of their superhero shows. I know Young Justice, new Teen Titans show is going to be up there. So they understand the trend of people usually are usually on their smartphone. Even NFL, it used to be where you had to get League Pass on your TV. Now you can watch on your Xbox. I believe you can also watch on your PlayStation, your Fire Stick, your Roku. You can watch all that on there. Same with the NBA, NHL, all that. So they understand. You can watch it on your phone. You can be on Netflix on a road trip. Of course, you got data. You can be on Netflix on a road trip. So it's about, people prefer that convenience of being able to do things on the internet through a mobile device, through a outside app. It's just more convenient for people always on the move when they're watching TV. Instead of watching TV. People just don't care about TV because they feel as though most of the shows are garbage. Could be just that, but whatever. People just don't watch TV as much as they used to. That's a fact. But it goes into the companies. The companies want more power. They want to control. They want to be the gatekeepers of information and entertainment media. It's as simple as that. And don't be surprised. Hopefully it does. It doesn't get axed. But if it does, you start to see tiers where if you want to use this app, you got to pay this, or just outright blocking it. And that's essentially what we're facing if it does get the axe. So people, do some research. Like I said, it goes a lot deeper than what I said, but I wanted to give a little short version of how it affects majority of the consumers who use the internet. Use it social media. They can block social media. They can block whatever they want at that point. If it's gone, if net neutrality is gone, they can block whatever they want or charge extra for whatever they want. So let me know what you think down in the comment section about this. Have you done your research? Like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.